are going to enter into one of the iconic places with respect to our history and culture and even certain religious aspects. This is actually a protected monument, as you could see, and defacing it or injuring or removing or causing any damage to this place is punishable. This is the place where you need to get your tickets. I went to this place during the time of COVID. The crowd was very less since it was Corona time. And you could see this is a protected monument, as I previously said. This is Udaigiri caves. This particular place has things connected to Chandragupta Vikramaditya, and there are so many things connected to the Gupta dynasty. And this particular place has plenty of caves and different kinds of sculptures which are connected to the Jainism, and there is one thing which is connected to Hinduism. And this is beautifully protected by the archaeological department. And generally, the word Udaigiri means sunrise mountain, and this is actually a very secluded place. This is in Vidisha, and you can come to this place from Bhopal. And here you can see they have laid a platform kind of thing where you can walk and reach the caves. Actually, the other side you can see plenty of different kinds of mountains with shelf like structures, and this is actually a very beautiful place, I would say. If you want to know about the culture and the rich heritage of our country, this is a place to be in. You can see how they have made beautiful sculptures in caves. Inside the caves they have done all these things, and this is more connected to the Gupta dynasty. This place is being celebrated as one of the beautiful archaeological sites in India. Here you can see very big mountains. This is very beautifully made, actually, I would say. They have done it in such a way that they don't disturb the natural structure of this archaeological site, but still they are providing options for people to go and watch all these places. But people with any kind of disability, they may find it difficult to climb on these stairs, and even aged people, they might find it difficult to climb these stairs, actually. So if people of this disability are coming there, they need to be absolutely careful while climbing all these stairs. They've protected all these places with a fence. You can see that fence here. This is the fence. This fence separates the road from this particular site. I'm trying to go ahead further and see what is there. Let us see what is there further. On the left hand side, you got a big village, actually. It's a kind of very remote place, I'd say. And if you need to come here, you need to come either by a taxi or you can hire any private cab, and then you can reach this place. I actually took a cab to reach this place, since this is in a remote place. This entire stretch gives us an idea as to how big this archaeological site is. After going through these places, I came to know that India is full of rich heritage, which we can never ignore. Even the globe, even the world cannot ignore these beautiful things. And we need to be proud being Indians to have all these things. There are so many things which actually mesmerized me during my travel to various states across India, where I was recording my series for this incredible India. This pathway actually leads to the caves. After this, we'll be seeing all those caves, actually. These caves are really very beautiful ones. And imagine, without any technological advancement, they could do all these things in those olden days, say in 4th century or maybe 3rd or 5th century. Very old ones. At that time, they have done all these things. At least today, we have roads and other options. But during that time, nothing was there. At that time, they made all these things, which is quite surprising. You You can see that there is a tree which is standing in between this. They did not even cut this tree to make the path. So they are so much dedicated in protecting the greenery of this particular place. Either side, now you can see big trees actually. Let us see inside what is there. But this cave actually seems to be very old. You can see it is centuries old, I would say. These are steps made of stone, raw stones actually. You need to be extremely cautious when you try to climb all these stairs. Let us climb down and see what else is there. These steps are very steep, so when you climb down these steps, you need to be extremely cautious. This is how they made these steps. Here you can see that there is no perfect step formation. You can sit, and if you want you can eat. And these are all the caves which are constructed long back. Let us see what is there in this particular cave. These are all actually cave temples, I would say. Let us see what is there inside. I'll try to show you. Nothing was there in the cave, so I'm moving to the next cave. These caves are really ancient ones, and here you can see like these sculptures are in a kind of damaged condition, maybe due to natural wear and tear, or maybe attacked by any persons. It could be any reason, but here you can see these are all sculptures made long time back and very beautiful ones. They show different gods actually, belonging to Jainism as well as Hinduism. And this is Lord Vinayaka. So this is connected to Hinduism, but even in Jainism they worship Lord Vinayaka, Lord Ganpati. And this is Lord Shiva inside, I believe. I'm trying to show you through this holes in the iron door. This is actually cave number 6 and it is called as Shankanika cave. This is where a local tribe, Sankanika, was present, and this was speaking about the success of Chandragupta too. Outside this, you can see that Mahishashur Mardini is tearing the buffalo into two halves. We are going to enter cave number 5, and it is a mythological belief that Hiranyaksha tried to capture the earth, Bhuma Devi, and tried to hide her in water. And it was Varaha in the form of boar, Lord Vishnu came and saved the earth. This is a belief actually. This was also depicted here, you can see. And other than these caves, there are many other caves. Actually, there are 20 caves, they say so. And in addition to this, there are so many other things which you can see here. Here they again put a board saying that it is a protected monument. So if you climb this, you need to be extremely cautious when you climb this. And in some places, the stones are kind of little bit slippery, I would say. We are moving to the next cave now. Let us see what is this cave. This is actually cave number 3, and this is dedicated to Kartikeya, son of Lord Shiva. Now we are going to see cave number 3, which has the idol of Lord Kartikeya. He is considered to be the brother of Lord Ganesha, and here you can see the idol of Lord Kartikeya. You can see that he is having a spear in his hand. On one hand, this idol, I'd say, was made in 5th century, it is believed, and they closed all these caves to protect those idols. Let us move to the next cave and see what is there in the other cave. And the cave which we are going to see now is called as Veena cave. And actually this Veena cave is called as Veena cave because there is a picture of Veena, which is a musical instrument which is being played, it's believed so. And there you can see a small idol which has the look of Lord Shiva. Since they have closed all these places, I couldn't focus the camera. I'm trying to do it. Let me see like how much I can show you. There is a gap which is being provided. Let us move to the next one from here. There are plenty of different structures which are being sculpted in the rock, you can see. These are quite odd ones which you generally don't get to see in all places. These sculptures are really very old. You can see the wear and tear in those sculptures which are in open. Now let us move to the next cave and see what is there in the other cave. This one looks like idol of Lord Ganesha, but I'm not sure. You can see how much it has been worn out due to the air impact or maybe dust or any other reasons. And still, I believe that is the reason they are protecting the idols in the cave by way of putting a gate. Here you can see there are small places where I believe like they were trying to make some kind of idol which was not done. Here they have some trees on the side of this mountain. After this, I'm planning to climb and see what are all the other idols which are available in this cave. Generally, in Hindu mythology, it is believed that gods are protected by Dwara Balakas. Dwar is actually a, a way, I'd say, and people enter through that way, and people who protect that way is called as Dwarpalaka. Now, we are going to see the idol of Dwarapalakas. I'm trying to show that idol to you. It is believed that these Dwarapalakas protect Lord Vishnu, who is in a lying position. And here you can see the idol of Dwarapalaka. This is one Dwarapalaka, and here you are not seeing the face of the Dwarapalaka. Maybe it might have got destroyed, I believe so, or it might have got damaged. I don't know. Let us see the next cave where I believe there should be the next Dwarabalaka who is protecting Lord Vishnu. And here you can see the other one. This is Dwarabalaka. Generally, there are two Dwarabalakas. You can see a statue before entering the temple. You will see this Dwarabalakas on either side, and they'll be protecting the god. It is believed so. These Dwarabalakas are considered to be protectors of the god, and this is believed to be of pre-Gupta period. Let us climb further and see what is there ahead. They've actually made steps which are kind of convenient for people to climb. Let us go ahead and see what is there further. Here you can see certain small idols. These are also Dwarabalagas, and these are all small ones. And here is the idol of Lord Vishnu. He's in a lying down position on the bed of snakes, and that snake is considered to be Nagaraja. If you can see, in many of the situations, these aspects are quite connected. The Jainism aspect and the Hinduism aspect are very relatively connected. And this cave is called as Sheshasai cave, or this idol is called as Sheshasai. Vishnu is in a lying position on the bed of snake. I am trying to climb further and see what is there. Let us see. And this is considered to be God's gorge, place where the god rests. So when the god is resting, he needs to be protected. So that is the reason they are having these Dwarapalagas to protect the god. I'm trying to climb further and see what is there. Let us see what else is there. Some inscriptions are there, I believe. Honestly, I'm not in a position to read this, but I could see that some inscriptions, some kind of different sculptings are there in the rock. It seems they made all these steps actually. Initially, it would have not been there, I believe so. And you can see a gate here to protect. They have put this gate. And here you can have some, you can see that there are some steps actually. I'm climbing these steps and trying to find out what else is there on the top of this. But this place is kind of remote, I would say. So if you're planning to go to this place, take some food with you. That will really be helpful. Take some water with you. Better go during summertime to these places because it will be easy for you to climb. And if possible, take a cap or an umbrella to protect you from hot sun. The rocks were extremely hot because it was midday when I went to this place. You can see how the rocks are framed here. You can see some minor inscriptions here and there. I don't know what it says actually. This could have been some kind of messages, I believe, to people. And here you can see that they've laid actually these stones and they made a path actually. This is a top point. You can see the villages and the houses in the villages. On the left hand side, you have the mountain, and the right hand side, you have a village. From this point, you get an access to see all the village houses. People do come here for visiting. Since I went during COVID time, the number of visitors or tourists who came to this place was very less. And climbing this was not an easy task. At certain places, it was quite steep. So you need to be extremely cautious when you are climbing this. It may look like flat, but the more you climb, it becomes more steep. They are preserving the past according to this board what they have put up here. They are preserving the past. The archaeological department is playing a major role in protecting the past, I would say. And someone else was standing there said that these trees what you see now are so special because without any water they stand in these places and they even flower, which is quite surprising. And you can see such trees. Many trees are there, you can see, which grow on mountains without any water or maybe with scanty level of water. I am climbing now. I come to a flat surface. This is actually a mountain. Practically, this is actually a mountain. Practically, from mountain, I'm showing you the view, but you need to be extremely cautious. I'm standing in the tip of the rock actually, so it's extremely deep. You can see it's so deep. So you need to be extremely cautious when you stand here. Here you don't find even steps, and here you can see that a tree with orange color flowers, which is quite surprising because everything was practically dry here. And in this place, you don't even have any shops to get anything you want. So if you're going to come here, be fully prepared. Here I don't see any caves, but I think like on the other side, there should be some caves or something interesting should be there. I would say it's kind of a trekking experience I had by climbing these places.